Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Faydee, and you're watching Wzra TV.
How did you first get started singing in your whole career? How did that happen?
Well, it started off. I was young. I was like maybe at the age of like 11, 12. I'd say around that age when my cousins were kind of like doing music for fun, like they were rapping and the whole Tupac phase back then. And I was in the car one day with one of them, and he was playing a song in the car, and he started rapping, and I started singing just randomly, just started singing, and he was like, "Oh, you got a good voice. Like, why don't you sing something on one of our tracks?" And I was like, "All right, cool. Let's do it. I don't care. Fine." So I did it, and then I enjoyed it so much that I ended up getting myself the most basic stuff. Like, I had like a program on my computer that would just like edit audio, like so like literally like the most nothing. I could just press record. You know what I mean? That was the extent of it.
Right, right.
And I had a half broken microphone that was used for like Skyping and stuff like that. And I just started. I didn't have music then to actually record on, so I used to download top 40 records. And I remember like one of the first few was like Mario Winans, I Don't Want to Know, like those kind of records. And I would just kind of take it, write my own melodies and lyrics, and just do my own kind of record. Because I used to listen to music and be like, oh, if this was my record, I would kind of do it like this.
What was it like performing at the Mad Awards in Greece?
Ah, it was so cool. It was awesome. Like when I got there, it was like a last minute thing. I didn't even have time for rehearsals or whatever. So when I was up on stage, it was kind of like a spontaneous thing. It was like I literally just ran on stage and just did my thing. You know what I mean?
Goodness.
But it was just the adrenaline of the crowd that just kind of had me going. Like the Greek people, they're so much fun. And then performing with the guys on stage as well was really cool to perform. Who and I Need Your Love, like just another medley of my records. So that was really, really cool.
Well, we watched the Mad Awards, of course. So your performance was absolutely amazing.
Did you
Loved
enjoy
it.
it? Yeah.
Yes, it was great.
That's awesome. Yeah, all right, cool. I was actually happy to be part of it this year. So yeah, I think it was the night before the thing happened with the banks. So it was a bit chaotic
Ah.
at that point. Yeah. I
Did
just
you
got in the
see?
taxi.
Did you feel the reaction of it? Anything?
I mean, everyone was still normal. I think it was still kind of like settling in. But the only thing that I saw that was completely different, which was so strange to see, was like the lineup on the ATM machine the next morning.
Yeah.
It was
Yep.
ridiculous.
Wow. And they could only get like €60 per time. So
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. But the Greek people, they always know how to get through it. They'll be fine.
it's like you're a fellow Greek here.
Yeah. I feel like it's kind of like another home, because I've been there a few times, and they play my music so much there that they're really good people. They really, really are. Like the radio stations, the TV stations, the people, and it's cool because it's such an amazing holiday destination. So like it's nice to see people that go there and they hear my music and they'll take it back with them, kind of thing. So it's cool.
That's right. And did you learn any Greek?
Sagapo,
Oh, Sagapo. Okay, nice.
Kalispera.
Kalispera. Okay. See, slowly.
You have to teach me some words.
Definitely.
Awesome. You have to teach me one day.
Definitely. And do you speak any other languages yourself?
I speak Arabic. That's my second language. So English is my first, then Arabic is my second,
Oh, wow.
and I'm trying to learn Italian now. Oh yeah, it's a really
That's
cool
nice.
place. Really, really cool place. It's different.
Are you enjoying your pasta?
Oh my god, too much.
How can you not eat the pasta? And can you taste the difference from like just normal pasta? Is it like an Italian, you taste it like different?
It's just it's fresh. Like they make the pasta from fresh, like and they don't overuse the flavors, so they don't have like they don't use tomato paste. Like in Australia we use tomato paste to kind of make the flavor and whatever. Over here, it's all fresh tomato, so they use the juices and it's so good. Like it's in the morning right now, so I'm really hungry. So don't talk to me about pasta.
They're bringing you a plate of pasta. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was like, thank you.
Pasta pizza. I saw your tweet. You're not taking the elevator. You're taking those stairs, aren't you?
Yeah. No, not really, not really. It was just a good day.
Yeah. But how can you not eat that food? It's so good. It's like,
Oh man, I know. Every time I'm like, nah, this is the last time. This is the last time. This is the last time. But it's just everywhere. Like you can't not eat it. It's every second restaurant. So but it's good though. Like you know what? You do so much walking in Florence as well that you don't really feel it as much, I find.
That's nice. You must be loving it. The food, the atmosphere, just everything must be really nice.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome. That's
pretty cool.
awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
so now tell us a little bit about the music video for I Need Your Love. Tell us about that. How'd you like filming it?
I love filming. We actually we met for the first time on the video shoot, me and the boys. No, actually, we met for the first time. Now thinking about it, we met on the airplane, on the plane itself, actually. And we flew to Valencia, Spain, which is such a beautiful place I'd never been before. Not knowing what we're going to be shooting. There was no concept. It was literally just like, this is where we're shooting around this time. So as soon as we got there, it was just an organic thing. As soon as we landed, in the airport. And if you notice as well, like I think there's like Greek. There's like a Greek announcer.
Oh,
There's a Greek announcement happening in the background. If you listen carefully
really?
to the intro of the video.
I didn't notice that.
Oh yeah, some of the fans spotted it. I didn't know about this until the fans spotted it. They were like, "Oh my god, like it's speaking Greek." It must have been like an announcement, like to go to Athens or something, like
Oh my
at that point.
gosh.
But yeah, and that was kind of the first time we met, and from then on, it's just a really natural video. It was really really cool. Like so many cool places, and just had a lot of fun.
Did you think it would get as big as it did?
I always knew that it was going to be something special with this record. Like when I first wrote it in Europe, I knew it was something special. So when Shaggy and Mohombi jumped on the record and gave their flavor to it, I knew it was going to be something big. But I never thought that it was going to be what it became. Like no way in hell did I ever think that it was gonna chart on the Billboard charts in America, for example. Like I didn't think it was gonna get to that extent of success. Like not at this point.
Yeah, it's really crazy just seeing it literally worldwide. Like when I say worldwide, it literally is. Just like all the countries, everything it's blown
Yeah.
up and it's crazy.
Yeah, it really is, and it's pretty cool because I think I had released the song first in Romania. I had performed the song at the Media Music Awards in September last year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been kind of moving ever since then, and it's funny because in Greece,
Mm-hmm.
I think in Greece it only picked up. I think it picked up at the same time as it picked up in America, which was like January this year. Which is cool because it was kind of like it hit it big. It hit it big in the summer, which is good for the people that go and travel
There you
there.
go.
No, it's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect it to go this big. No, I didn't.
Okay, so you got to tell us now though, what's next?
What's next? Okay, so I'm constantly working on new music. I'm working on my next EP as well because the fans have been wanting an EP, an album from me. So I'm going to start off with an EP later this year with a bunch of new songs, and that's going to be my basis of touring, doing like a worldwide tour. Like right now, I'm doing a European tour, but I actually want to extend it to more of like add America and the UK. And the rest of Europe to my list and Australia. So there's definitely going to be some big things happening towards the end of the year, hopefully. And I've got some collaborations on the way that I can't really talk about because unless they're completely concrete, and when I say concrete, I mean that everything is ready to go. That I can say, but there's some cool collabs coming up. And what else? Yeah, and I'm like right now. I've just been pushing pushing all the singles that I have out, like Lullaby, I Need Your Love. It's been good. It's been good.
That's great, and everybody because I love the song Lullaby, Catch Me, especially the lyrics on those are like fabulous. By the way, just gotta tell you
Oh,
that.
thank you.
Everybody definitely has to hear those songs too. You know what I mean? Like all of your songs are just fabulous. So
So much. Did you see my cat Bianca in Catch Me, the
yeah,
video?
I did.
I miss her.
Oh, where's she now?
She's in Sydney.
Oh,
I'm trying to get her over.
oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet. Oh, any more appearances by her? No.
Who knows? Maybe, but she's a little bit difficult to be honest. So I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, it's only one pet, one cat.
Yeah, one cat. That's enough, man. I don't have. It's hard enough to keep up with her. So yeah, one cat's enough.
One cat's enough. Tell us about your Twitter and Instagram accounts. How do you like using those?
My Twitter, and Instagram accounts. How do I like using them? Well, usually, I just discovered the favorite button earlier this year. Funny enough, I didn't know about it before. I really didn't know the like. I thought it was a pointless button.
And you just learned about. Okay, so what are you favoriting? Just anything, everything?
I got trigger happy with the favorite button.
You
to
did.
be honest.
Everything's favorite.
Everything was favorite, yeah, for a little bit, and it's cool because favorite's a good way to acknowledge, the fans in a way where it's like it's not too crazy. So, and yeah, like I try and keep up with the fans as much as possible on Twitter. It's just easy. It's what I like about Twitter. You just like on the go. You don't really have to. There's not too much of a process with it. Instagram, is similar, but you kind of got to have the right picture and all this stuff. Which to me, Instagram is my favorite, like to use, because they get to see insight on what I'm doing and everything, like kind of like in a more visual form. Um, but yeah, like I try and also like go through the hashtag Faydee as well to just see what's going on, and I'll like sometimes and I'll comment. And I just like to stay active with my fans as much as possible.
Right, well, it's kind of neat on Instagram. Now you can look back at everything and kind of be like, wow, look at everything. It's just memories going down your whole career, everything you've done,
Oh my God, yeah. Actually, funny enough, I can tell you this. It's pretty stupid, but when I first got Instagram, it would have been a couple of years ago. I can't remember when it first started. My very first photo was I was actually sitting on the toilet, but then I deleted it.
And now it's gone. So did anybody see this picture, or it's kind of like no one knows?
On somewhere, it's on this, it's online somewhere, but it's like it was just a really
the
bad
photo.
I didn't know what Instagram was for. I just took a photo and I was like, I didn't think much of it, and yeah.
So now you've upped your skills. Now you're a better Instagrammer, right?
Well, now, yeah, if I take it on the toilet, no one will really notice. No, I'm joking.
Okay, on Instagram, do you have like a most memorable photo, memory, moment, anything?
On Instagram, I think one of my favorite moments was when I was, funny enough, like not just saying this, but walking through the streets of Athens. And I took a video footage. I think that's when the videos just kind of the video feature came to life on Instagram. So I was using that a lot at that point. That's probably one of my favorite moments. Another one was a video that I'd done with my brother Joad. He's about, I don't know how many years younger, but he's significantly younger than me, and he's crazy. And we did this one video where we're just kind of like filming, and then he slaps me across the head just randomly. And I don't know if you've seen it. Have you seen it? He just says, it's called Banana. You have to check it out. It's a black and white video. He slaps me on the head, and then you'll kind of see my reaction.
Yeah. Oh my God, I have to see that now.
It's pretty funny.
That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, and also on Twitter, do you have like someone you like following? Anyone in particular? Like, what's a memorable tweet for you? Anything?
just to see the fans, like the Faydee armies are so like they're amazing. Like they vote, they request, they do everything they can, and they don't have to. So I really really appreciate that. So when I see tweets like that, like I just think it's pretty awesome.
Amazing,
Yeah.
yeah. When you hear your song on the radio, do you kind of like freak out every time you hear it, or if you're in a store and you're like, oh my goodness, there's the song? What's your reaction?
It depends where I hear it. Like for example, like one time I remember one time early on in my career, like I was on the train and there was someone had played a song of mine that I did back then called "Say My Name," and they played it. It was playing in the background, and I was like I hope, like pretty much like this is kind of awkward. That's what it feels like. It feels awkward when it gets played and you're there and then. Like, even if it's on the radio, if there's people around me, it's awkward because I don't know how to react.
And if you
You know what I'm
start,
saying?
okay, if you start singing it, they're gonna say, wow, you sound like the singer.
Well, yeah, and then yeah,
I am
exactly.
the
And on top
singer.
of that, I don't know whether they're playing it like, for example, when I was on the train, I don't know whether that person was playing it because they know I'm there or because they just randomly played it.
Oh, okay.
So like they played it once and then all of a sudden, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, they must have just been playing it. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And then, you know, a few minutes later, they play it again, and then they turn it up, and then like I was like, all right, I think they're trying to get my attention.
That's great.
I think that's a little bit awkward. Yeah, yeah,
That is great.
yeah.
Have
But it's
you
pretty.
have you had any like fan encounters, anything out of the ordinary, anything?
Oh, fan accounts?
Yeah.
I've
Oh
had
no,
some.
fan encounters, anything
I've
neat?
had some pretty funny encounters.
Encounters, right. Anybody come up to
Okay,
you?
because speaking of accounts, I've had some funny accounts made though. Like the ones where like they'll literally stick my photo, my face on different scenarios. Like me and a fan would be like, that's just like our first moment. I don't know, having a baby or getting married or like bungee jumping or something. Like, it's hilarious. But but the encounter, funny encounters. Um, I don't know. Like I don't know if I've had hilarious ones, but I mean, surely I've had those ones where they're not sure whether it's me or not, and I'm just like, do I have to stand here and try and convince you? Like I don't know what to say. Like, because sometimes I'd be so shy, so I'd be like, "Are you Faydee?" And I'll just kind of shake my head, and then I'll be like, "Yeah, it is me." So they won't believe me after that. Or when they just start crying out of nowhere, like they just start bawling their eyes out. So it's really sweet, but it's kind of awkward as well because I'm not sure whether I've had moments where I'm not sure whether I can hug them or not. You know, like because I like to hug, so I'm not. You know,
Right. You don't know what to do. Yeah,
I don't know what to do. Like I'll wipe their tears. I don't know. Like it's yeah, but it's it's always a pleasant experience with my fans. So.
That's not, okay. So when you go out and about, do you pretty much get recognized a lot, especially like in Australia or just anywhere you go?
Yeah, well, I mean, like here in Florence, I chose this place because it's quiet. You know, it's more of a tourist which kind of doesn't help as well. But
People all around.
yeah, because I'll have moments where it's funny. I'll tell you this one moment that happened recently. I was walking. I had just got off the plane. I couldn't remember where I just got off because I had been flying a lot at that point. And I was walking to my apartment, and it was actually through the center. And I heard some girls like kind of say my name, but I wasn't sure whether they did or not. So I kept walking. I was like, yeah. And then all of a sudden they're going, oh, excuse me, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to turn around right now because it might not be for me, and I don't want to look stupid. So I'll just keep walking. and they're like, excuse me, and I'm like, oh, okay, I think they're following me, and I feel really bad because they've been walking for quite a bit right now. So I kind of stopped for a second, and then I'm just telling you, I'll just kind of roughly say what they said, and they were like, I stopped, and then she's like, excuse me, she's like, are you Faydee? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I didn't told ya, like that, like to her friend.
So does Faydee.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, like I saw you in Melbourne, in Australia, and I can't believe you're here, and I follow you on Snapchat, and I can't believe I'm looking at you right now. And she's like, where did you come from? And I was like, oh, to be honest, I don't really even remember. She's like, oh, you know, you're in Italy, you just came from Sardinia. I'm like, she's like, yeah, I follow you. I'm like, oh, cool, thank you. So there you go. But yeah.
That's great. You have some good stories. You have some good stories here. It's funny though, because like a lot of these fans, like you said, are you really Faydee? Like it's like hard to believe like you're real.
Yeah, I mean, either that or I look completely different in person where they don't recognize me.
Okay. Well, I'm talking to you Skype and you look the same as in the videos everywhere, pictures. Same Faydee.
Oh, cool. Oh, awesome. That's good.
Yeah. I'd recognize you.
Oh, that's good then. That's good.
Yeah. I have a couple get to know you questions. Okay, so first off, you got to tell me one thing we may not know about you.
I'm a really good tennis player.
Oh.
I can cook.
Oh.
That's what I think I can.
Oh, that's good. What can you cook?
It's not like.
What can you cook? An Italian meal? Can you cook a
Greek meal? I can cook a Lebanese dish.
Oh.
Actually, no. You know what? I can cook this. There's a type of pasta that my mom used to make with yogurt. So it's more like to Greek, but I use Greek yogurt actually with pasta and garlic and like you know, some like spices in there, and it's so good. Like in the summer, it's so refreshing.
That sounds really good.
Oh my God, yeah.
Speaking of food now, are you like a fast food junkie? Do you eat fast food, healthy foods?
I'm so bad at that. So bad. Yep. I'm definitely a junk food or a fast food junkie.
You are.
I love everything. Like here, for example, here in Italy, the McDonald's isn't very good. So when I went back to Australia just recently, I was there for a few weeks, I was binge eating on like everything I couldn't eat in healthy Europe.
Wow.
You know, like I went in on McDonald's, I went in on KFC, I went in on Nando's, I went on we have a thing called a Porto's, which is like a Portuguese burger joint, which is so good. Oh my God. And then, you know, there was certain like, we call them munchies, Australia, you know, which is like the junk food that I couldn't get here. So over there, I kind of stocked up like on Tim Tams. Have you guys ever tried Tim Tams or heard of Tim Tams? These are Tim Tams.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's chocolate with what? What is that?
I just bring it back for you. No, it's like, how can I say? Like that's the inside of it. It's like a chocolate biscuit, but it's like so good, and you bite like the end, the both ends, and if you're having like a coffee or a hot chocolate or whatever, you just kind of suck it through, and then it's oh my God, it's
how many of those do you eat at a time?
Oh, that's dangerous. Like right now, it's sitting right next to me, looking at me. And I like dark chocolate.
You do?
So like there's like dark chocolate versions of that too, which is really good. I don't know, like...
dark chocolate's healthy.
Yes, it's, you know, that's probably why I got into it. I started getting into it because of that reason, and now I kind of prefer it, so...
Oh my God, well thanks for showing me that. That looks good. Now I'm going to have to like research and go find them.
Yeah, Tim Tams. I'm always hungry.
You are.
We're on the same team. We're on always hungry.
Always hungry. Did you
team always hungry.
Yeah, hangry. Now what's up with the hangry, anger?
Hangry is like first thing in the morning. You know what I mean?
It's the worst. No, I understand fully. I understand.
For example, like there's times where I'm not that hungry, then I'll eat junk food, and then I'm like, I'm hungry for some real food right now. You know what I'm saying? Like just a real sandwich or a real meal or a real... So it goes either way, you know. I don't know how people can kind of like just cut it out of their diet. I've tried that, and that's when I got hangry.
That's what happens, see?
That's what happens, yeah.
Now, are you a soda drinker? Do you drink sodas too, or?
No, that's one thing I'm not really into. Like, I might drink like a Coke Zero or something, like when I'm having like a barbecue or something like that. But that's very rare. I drink water most of the time. Wow. Like if I turn around, you see like a supply of just water bottles everywhere. And and maybe juice, but that's pretty much it. But even then, like it's yeah.
Do you drink coffee?
You know, I never started drinking until I came here to Italy. Funny enough.
Really?
Yeah, like I wasn't really into it, and I still am not into it. But I'll drink a cappuccino, you know, like a soy cappuccino here and there. I'm more of a tea drinker actually.
Do you have a current celebrity crush? Anybody?
I have one, but I forgot her name. She was I think Cristiano Ronaldo's ex-girlfriend.
Oh, ex-girlfriend? Okay.
So maybe just search her up and anyway.
Are you a soccer fan?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Oh, what team?
I
What team?
enjoy watching soccer and playing. I've been playing it a lot actually lately, ever since I've been in Europe.
Oh, they
Thing they kind of,
they inspire, huh?
yeah, I played it. I played some football when I went to Germany for a show, and I played in a few places here in Italy. And, there was one point where I was putting up all these photos with me, like, you know, football kind of, you know, jersey costume, you know. It was like, I looked like, I think people just started thinking I'm like, that's going to be my second career, but I'm fine with that, trust me. Like, if you see me play, it's terrible.
No. And what's your favorite team? Anyone you support?
Madrid.
It's a good choice. And then what do you look for in a girl? Anything in particular? Any qualities? Anything?
Her smile is the main thing for me. Her smile, her sense of humor, like just the fact that I can have a conversation with this girl and not, it's not really a struggle in a way where, like, you know, there's like things happening. There's a connection. I don't know. It's really the smile and someone's heart. Like if I like a girl that has empathy for things, for people. That's not selfish. That's respectful. That's not, you know. Yeah, that's pretty much it.